Listen carefully. For years, they fed you the same story. Real estate is the safest investment. Home prices always go up. If you don't buy now, you'll never be able to afford a house. But what if I told you that was all a carefully crafted illusion? Right now, something massive is happening in the housing market. Sales are plummeting. Affordability is at an all-time low. Mortgage rates are squeezing out buyers. And the real cause? Not inflation. Not supply and demand. Interest rates. Because behind the scenes, the Federal Reserve has pulled a move so ruthless, so calculated, that it's quietly forcing millions out of the housing market on purpose. Let's break it down. How interest rates are destroying affordability. For years, homebuyers had it easy. Ultra-low interest rates made even expensive homes feel affordable. A $500,000 house. No problem, monthly payments were manageable. Then everything changed. The Federal Reserve started raising rates fast. And what happened? Mortgage rates doubled. Monthly payments skyrocketed. A house that was affordable at 3% interest became a financial nightmare at 7%. Buyers disappeared. Sellers panicked. And the market started stalling. But here's what no one is talking about. This wasn't an accident. The hidden agenda behind the rate hikes. Most people believe the Federal Reserve is raising rates to fight inflation. But if that were true, then why are home prices still high while sales collapse? Because this isn't about stopping inflation. This is about cooling down the market without crashing it. Think about it. The wealthy elite, the ones who control everything, they own assets, not debt. They don't need mortgages. They don't take out loans to buy homes. But the middle class? The first-time homebuyers? The people who actually need financing? They're the ones getting squeezed. By raising rates, the Fed didn't make homes cheaper. They made them unaffordable. And who benefits from that? Institutions. Hedge funds. Private equity giants. These people are sitting on mountains of cash, waiting for desperate sellers to give up. And when they do, that's when the real buying begins. The trap that's keeping home prices high. If demand is crashing, why aren't home prices dropping? Because the system is rigged to prevent it. Homeowners who bought at low rates aren't selling. New home construction is slowing down. Banks aren't foreclosing, yet. This creates an artificial shortage. A market where prices stay high, even when no one can afford to buy. And while everyday buyers get locked out, investors and corporations are circling like vultures. Buying up homes in bulk. Turning neighborhoods into rental properties. Because this isn't about homeownership anymore. This is about turning America into a nation of renters. What happens next? Most people are waiting for prices to drop. They think the housing market will correct itself. But what they don't realize is that the game has changed. If interest rates stay high, buyers remain locked out. If rates drop again, home prices explode even higher. Either way, homeownership slips further out of reach. So what's the play? Understand that the market is no longer about supply and demand. It's about liquidity, leverage, and control. Watch what the big investors are doing. If hedge funds start dumping properties, a crash is coming. If they start buying, expect a new wave of institutional ownership. Think long-term. If you're waiting for the perfect moment to buy, understand that moment may never come. Because here's the truth, homeownership is no longer a right. It's a luxury. And by the time most people figure that out, it'll already be too late. Wake up before you get priced out forever. The housing market isn't crashing. It's being engineered. The question is, are you going to be a victim of this shift, or will you adapt before it's too late? Drop a comment below. Do you think home prices will ever drop, or is affordability gone forever? Are we heading for a market crash, or something even worse? Because by the time most people figure it out, the biggest players will already own everything.